Okay, I actually need not to kill the Palkia right here. I need the Palkia to hang on right here. YouTube, today we're going to be using a brand new team featuring weakness policy Lugia. If you do enjoy the videos, be sure to leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, rate us, tell me out. Check out the details of the team and the creator down below in the description, and you can grab the rental code on your screen while it is available. But yeah, Lugia is an interesting Pokemon. It's a very bulky Pokemon where it's really bulky. It's very fast too, but it doesn't have much offense. And even with the policy boost, it kind of needs like a Calm Mind stack on top of it, or it's just not really doing much damage. So we'll see how it goes in today's video, because I've always been interested in trying out Lugia really, but like it just really doesn't do that much damage in general. We'll see how it goes though. Let's get started and play some games. Kyogre, Zacian, Regieleki, Grimmsnarl, Rillaboom, and Incineroar. Pretty classic right here. Okay, so they are going to be forced to bring the Rillaboom. They really don't have good answers to my Gastrodon otherwise. So Gastrodon's going to be putting on a lot of pressure against them, which I could take advantage of quite a bit. Thundurus is really good here. Area Impulse and Thunder Wave are so good against my opponent's team. I actually kind of don't even want to bring Gastrodon. Is that crazy of me? I think it's probably, yeah, I actually don't want to bring the Gastro. The reason I don't want to bring Gastro is because like I could bluff it. I feel like bluffing is pretty acceptable right here. They have to bring Rillaboom. I bring Kyogre for sure, I think. Damage. Dude, I want to say you always bring Rillaboom. I think you're always bringing Zacian here. I feel like it's probably like, you might not bring Kyogre actually, which actually makes a lot of sense to me here, because like Kyogre, it helps against Incin, and you do kind of struggle against Incin, but like otherwise Kyogre just doesn't really do as much, because Lugia is going to be super scary I think for them. So let me try out Zacian plus Thundurus lead, and then Incineroar plus the Lugia in the back. That's my mindset going into this. I think like the fact that I have a Gastrodon and the fact that it's really good against their team means that they're forced to bring Mons that are like decent against Gastrodon, which I definitely think is going to be the Rillaboom here for sure. I'm just not sure like how the rest is going to play out, because I don't know if they're actually going to bring the Kyogre or not. If they bring the Kyogre, they always got to be scared about me switching to Gastro here, but I always have the Eerie Impulse anyway. But they actually lead the Kyogre plus the Grimmsnarl, which is an okay lead for me here, because as long as it's not fake out Grim, I should be able to get an Eerie Impulse off into Kyogre and always slow it down. So we know that it is not going to be that Choice Scarf Kyogre right here, as we did get the Blade boost first right here. And so let's see, let's go for the Behemoth Blade here, I guess. Not really much, just could be, imagine they think I'm physical. If they have Burn Jealousy, they could go for Burn Jealousy, I suppose. But yeah, we're going to go for the Eerie Impulse in the Kyogre, and we're going to go for the Behemoth Blade. This is probably going to be Reflect here, I'd imagine. But they don't Dynamax the Kyogre. Interesting choice. I wonder what they're saving their Dynamax for. But Eerie Impulse in the Kyogre, its special attack is now lowered. Ooh, Fake Tears into who? Into my Thundurus. Okay. If I was Defiant, I would have screwed you up. Like, I would have messed up this Kyogre, but okay. Behemoth Blade into the Grimmsnarl. Are you Focus Sash? Nope. Okay, so no Sash procced. Goodbye Grim, which is pretty nice. Is this a Water Spout coming out? There's going to be a Water Spout coming out. I don't think Thundurus is living this. This doesn't look like a super bulky Thundurus. Yeah, okay. Still a pretty good turn. I really don't mind this position right here where... yeah, now I can go out into... I mean, I kind of wish I had Thundurus alive for an extra turn so I could just scary face this Zacian. I think we're going to go out into our Lugia right here. I think Lugia makes a lot of sense here. Let's see what they're going to bring out. I don't know if the Kyogre retreats or if it's going to stay in an attack, but we're going to see Aleki come in. Oh, this is where not having the Gastro is going to stink here. The Aleki comes in. I really want to go for Protect with the Zacian, and you know what? Let's go for a Quake here into the Aleki. If they try to Electro Web, they get heavily punished. The Kyogre's going to switch out. Zacian going to come in. Yeah, I'm not super surprised about that. They actually didn't bring Rillaboom, huh? And if I had Gastrodon, this would have been an amazing position, because maybe their play against Gastrodon was going for a Hailstorm plus a Fake Tears combination. That's like the only thing I could really see here, but... okay, this might still work out in my favor, because I am going to be able to get a big max Quake off into Aleki and Quick Attack, and yeah, this should still be an okay position. They didn't Dynamax the Aleki though. Did they protect? If they protected, not exactly the best, because I don't get the best of both worlds right here, but I guess I can go Incineroar the following turn. And we're going to see no Protect from the Aleki. I think it's Electro Web then, I'm pretty sure here. It is going to be, yep, Electro Web. Please hit so I can, even though it breaks my multi-scale, I do get the... Big weakness policy, which is huge. If you're Sash, this actually works out amazingly for me because I can probably quick attack into a max quake, and I don't think Zacian's knocking out Lugia with the blade here. It's gonna be close. I don't know like Lugia counts exactly, but let's see. Max quake. It wasn't life orb on the Eliki, so Sash. It is Sash. Okay, I have quick attack. I am gonna go for quick attack. I don't think they expect it here. That's perfect for me. So I am gonna go for a quick attack into their Eliki, and we'll find out the moment of truth, I guess, if Lugia survives the attack or not. But yeah, we quick attack here. We're gonna go for a quake into the Zacian right here, and should be in a really good spot against the Kyogre, assuming that we do live and get the quake off into the Zacian right here. So let's find out if they, I guess if they protect Eliki and they blade knock out my Lugia, indeed it's quite concerning, but I just don't expect it to. Let's see. Nice quick attack in the Eliki. Really important right there that we got that quick attack finish off the Eliki before it gets any more prior chip. And it should be the blade here. I don't know into which slot though. I think it's probably Lugia. They probably have to respect the policy of Lugia right here. So it is going to be the Behemoth Blade be fired off into the Lugia. Do we survive? We do. Okay, perfect. Nice, nice. I could have Airstream too. Airstream wasn't a bad play because if I Airstream, I outspeed the... I guess Airstream wasn't a bad play because then I could quake the following turn, but I think I'd rather just get rid of Zacian now because I have a +2 Zacian on my side of the field, and I can get some blades off into the Kyogre right here, which I still think is really good because they didn't get Reflect turn 1. So in order to knock out the Lugia, I'm pretty sure they have to Dynamax and target my Lugia right here because otherwise they are not picking up a knockout right here. So I always go for a blade here into the Kyogre, and I Airstream as well, I'm pretty sure. Because I'm +2 special defense, so looks like they're gonna risk something here. I don't know. Are they actually knocking out the Lugia at this range? I don't think they do. A Beam Blade gonna be fired off into Kyogre. I thought they were gonna max, but it looks like not. But still fine. Let's see. Gonna be a Water Spout. Yeah. The thing is, if I play rough, that would have been really bad. And yeah, Water Spout doesn't KO. Origin Pulse was not KOing. They had to max in order to pick up the knockout. As this didn't max, goodbye Kyogre. And yeah, KO'd them before they were even able to max. So big tears into the Kyogre. Really aggressive option right there. It really just did not work out well for my opponent. And then afterwards, sure, I did lose the Thundurus, which I guess was such a big problem for them. Maybe they were like okay with taking the risk right there, and we're like, oh, this is probably Prankster Thundurus for sure right there. So they went for it, and yeah, it did pay off right there. But afterward, my Lugia, because they gave me the policy boost, I was able to pick up some pretty good damage. And yeah, this is where the bulk of Lugia really came into play, and the policy, of course, allowing me to make it up for its weaker offensive stats and able to knock out the Zacian. And then Kyogre, again, forced to max in that position. Blade was like a 3-shot. I don't even know if the Max Geyser was even going to knock out the Zacian after the +2 that I got from the Quakes earlier. So, and I also had Incineroar that could Draw Chop afterward as well. Zacian, Groudon, Thundurus, Venusaur, Urshifu, Bronzong. Alright, so just the fact that we have an Urshifu, which is probably going to be Dark Urshifu, which isn't exactly pleasant when you are using a Lugia right here. So this is going to be one heck of a decision right here. Okay. What do I want to go here? Am I faster? I am faster. Okay. That's one positive note. What should I go here? I do want to go with the Lugia lead. I think it's pretty good, except against Thundurus, it's a little bit scary. The thing is, the team doesn't have the best Thundurus answers. That's my only issue. I want to lead Zacian. I think Zacian plus Urshifu is probably okay here. Yeah, Zacian plus Urshifu is probably okay. I'm not bringing Gauchadon. It doesn't really do anything here. I want to bring Lugia. And then the last Pokemon is between Thundurus and Incineroar. That's the only problem. I just don't know. Incineroar is good as a pivot. And I guess Intimidate's actually just really good in general. Thundurus can do some things with like just being able to like taunt the Venusaur and Scary Face it, which could be nice. Eerie Impulse is also good for the Venusaur as well, but I don't think it's the Venusaur maxing here most likely. So I think I'm going to bring Incineroar. Let's see. I think Thundurus mode is probably going to be more likely than a Venusaur mode here. We'll just see, because I need to get rid of that. I need to get rid of that Thundurus ASAP, because Thundurus plus Urshifu, deadly combination to a it's a very deadly combination here into my Lugia. So let's see what they decide to lead here. Gonna be the Thundurus and the Zacian, it looks like. Okay, I wonder if I can knock out the Thunderous immediately with Behemoth Blade plus the Sucker Punch. That would be really nice, although I am kind of doubting it right here. But I imagine this is probably like Airstream with Behemoth Blade then. My exhaustion is faster than their exhaustion, which is pretty good information to note. I'm going to double check my exhaustion speed stat because maybe it's a speed type. We hit like a very similar range right here. 186. I kind of doubt it. I think Behemoth Blade and Sucker Punch is always correct because then we could go for a quick attack afterward. And I do think that's probably better in most cases. I don't think they're protecting the Thunderous on the off chance I do go for the Wicked Blow right here. So yeah, I'm going to double up the Thunderous and hope that Behemoth Blade and the Sucker Punch KOs. If not, a quick attack hopefully finishes off the exhaustion, which I think is really nice. I have Incineroar that can come in against the Zacian afterward. A Lugia can start setting up, I guess, depending on the situation. But yeah, let's get rid of this Thunderous as quick as possible. They don't have like a good pivot like an Incineroar. Maybe, yeah, they don't have an Incineroar, so they can't really pivot well with the Thunderous. Otherwise, there could have been an Incineroar switch. Well, let's see. Gonna be that Dynamax from the Thunderous immediately, and that's exactly what I want to see right here. Hopefully that's step one. Hopefully step two is them attacking here and giving me their Thunderous, because Thunderous is a threat to me, a very big threat right here. Sucker Punch is going to go off into the Thunderous. Very nice damage. Behemoth Blade is going to be close. I don't think we're going to get the knockout, but who knows? Maybe we can. Behemoth Blade is going to be fired off into the Thunderous. This should do a really nice amount of damage. Yeah, it's not enough, but Quick Attack should finish it off from that range, which is perfect. Or another Sucker Punch. That Zacian is pretty slow. It's slower than the... Okay. That's pretty interesting that the Thunderous is faster than the Zacian. So the Zacian is actually slower than Thunderous. Good to note. Let's see what the Zacian is going to go for. Going to be Behemoth Blade. Is it double up in Urshifu, or is it going to be just a target into my Zacian, which I think both are fair here. Going to double up the Urshifu. Okay. I don't mind this because now I can go on an Incineroar, probably parting shot out the Zacian. The only thing is, of course, they could suspect the quick attack, but they don't have Intimidate to really do anything, and I think it's just safer to parting shot out the Zacian right here and go for that quick attack on the Thunderous, because the Thunderous did reveal it wasn't Life Orb, so it should be an Assault Vest set most likely, unless it's one of the rare Goggles or Lumberry set. But like, I'm always threatening with quick attack. I deny the Zacian from KOing me with a critical hit on their side if they go for like a max guard plus blade here. So yeah, we're gonna quick attack the Thunderous right here, and if we don't KO, then yeah, that's a problem, but hopefully we do just KO right here. A parting shot plus quick attack should be good enough. I really hope so, because I really need this quick attack to KO their Thunderous right here. Let's see. Quick attack into the Thunderous does pick up the knockout. Beautiful. That's so good for my Lugia right here. That's so good for my Lugia right here. All right. Beautiful. Eliminated. We're going to get a close combat into Incin. Okay. That KOs my Incineroar. Wait, my Incineroar doesn't have... Wait, what's my Incineroar spread? I never realized, but my Incineroar is... What the heck? Hold on. My Incineroar spread. What? It's not max HP. It's max speed on this team? Okay, I was not expecting that. I guess I should double down on Lugia. I really thought it would just be like Sacred Sword. I can't believe we even went down to close combat, but Groudon going to come in, which is okay here. As I bring out my Lugia right here. Okay. That's not super promising, but it's not terrible, I guess. I think I could probably just protect my Lugia here and go for a Calm Mind, I want to say. Oh boy, this Zacian, if it actually does do some massive damage to my Lugia, is going to be a problem. I think they have to like target down and respect my Zacian though. Like they don't probably want to Rockfall into the Lugia and risk the policy right here. But yeah, Behemoth Blade going to be fired off into my Lugia. They do want to respect it, but multi-scale will prevent the Zacian from doing much damage. Yeah, we are able to tank that. I'm just worried about a double up right here, but I do think I need a boost here, because if it's an Assault Vest Groudon, I'm really worried that Airstream does not KO the Groudon with the combination here. So I think I have to get a Calm Mind up, and we're going to see Fire Punch into the Zacian, so they didn't want to miss. Perfect, perfect. Okay, beautiful. Now we can go for a Behemoth Blade into the Groudon slot. We can go for that Airstream now, and... my only concern is going to be, I guess, the Urshifu, but let's just see how the interactions go right here, because I should be able to knock out the Groudon. The Groudon protects, that's fine. I could probably just then Quake the next turn, or I can go for the Airstream again. Let's just see how much damage we do, but yeah, Behemoth Blade's going to hurt quite a bit, but it shouldn't knock out the Lugia, I think, at this range. So Kind of wish we got a parting shot off earlier, but yeah, Behemoth Blade going to be fired off here into, I'd imagine Lugia, but it could be into my Zacian, which would be fair. They do target my Lugia, and Lugia, we do hang on pretty comfortably. We're not going to go down to quick attack. We will go down to sucker punch though. A Behemoth Blade going to be fired off. It is a Citrus Berry Groudon, and I'm hoping it doesn't live the Aero Blast after the Citrus Berry, but Assault Vest is probably the more worrisome set to deal with here. Lugia, or the Groudon, is weakened. Airstream going to come out and boost my speed right here into the Groudon. It does finish off the Groudon. That's a really important knockout right here. Now the question is, are you Venusaur in the back? Because if you're Venusaur in the back, oh boy, yeah, we're gonna have some shaky issues right here. And the thing is, I don't think Lugia, as bulky as it is, I don't think it KOs the Zacian. Yeah, it's the Venusaur in the back right here. Okay. Really depends on the Venusaur set right here, but we are going to go for, I want to say we always Blade. How many turns of Sun are left? It's 3 turns, right? There's 3 turns. I want to Blade the Zacian really badly. I really want to Blade and Quake the Zacian. Because a Venusaur's not going to KO me with a Weather Ball, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. They might Sleep Powder. We'll find out. I might have to dodge one, but I might need to damage into their Zacian more right here. I just don't know. I think if it's a Sash Venusaur, I'd rather just leave it alone for now. Or if Venusaur protects, which is even better for me, I'll gladly take that. Okay. I'm assuming their Venusaur is probably not the faster variant then. So yeah, this ends up working out perfectly because this is just going to seal the game here. I do get a Behemoth Blade off into the Zacian, and looks like I scored a critical hit, right? How is that not a critical hit? I must have gotten a really high roll. Okay. And I guess as long as they didn't either Sleep Powder my Zacian, or I guess get a Weather Ball, a Life Orb KO onto my Zacian, which I didn't think it'd be Life Orb on the Venusaur here. Actually, would it be? Let me look at the items again, because the Thundurus, I think, was a Soul Vest. Maybe it was Life Orb and I missed it, but I don't know what other items he would have here. I feel like it's Sash or Shifu probably makes sense to me. Oh, it might have been Life Orb. Oh, well, we can find out now, I guess, if they decide to attack here, because we get to reveal the information, but that was going to be forfeited. Okay. Fun to know that my Incineroar is very, very fragile in the physical side. That's really good to know, I think, for the upcoming parts of the game, because I was expecting that close combat to actually knock out my Incin. I was really hoping to get that parting shot off, but oh, we get to find out the information here. So sub close combat Zacian. It is the Choice Bandit Groudon. What the heck is this set with Earthquake? Assault Vest Fundy. Okay, so I wasn't crazy. We didn't see Life Orb Chip. I didn't think we did. Oh, Venusaur was Life Orb, but it was like super slow. Okay, so even if, like, let's say the Venusaur attacked, they had to protect their Zacian because my Zacian was faster, and I got the double up into their Zacian. Which, hold on, does their Zacian even have any bulk? It does, right? It has HP, yeah. What the heck is that roll right there? But okay. Yeah, their Venusaur was actually pretty bulky right here. And then Urshifu, this one is the Sash. Yep, Sash made sense there and left there. So it was Life Orb, but thankfully they weren't a fast Venusaur set, which makes sense. Their team isn't like extremely fast anyway. And they do have a Trick Room mode with the Bronzong. Okay, perfect. Palkia, Calyx Ice Rider, Incineroar, Tapu Fini, Porygon 2, and Amoonguss. All right, we have Cali Ice matchup, which it's okay. We have an Urshifu and Lugia, which maybe can help out. This is such a weird matchup because I actually don't know how it's supposed to be played here, but we'll figure it out, I guess. The thing is, my Palkia's slowdowns aren't that great here. I really like the Lugia here, I guess, with Calm Mind, but the thing is, Cali Ice, of course, is always such a big threat right here. I want to lead Urshifu because of the wicked blow pressure that I have for the Palkia lead. That is Cali Ice. Yeah, I do kind of like it. And then I feel like it's probably Urshifu Lugia or Urshifu Incineroar. Probably Urshifu. Oh, the fact that this Incineroar isn't physically defensive is going to really hurt against the Cali Ice. I don't know if it's going to be the policy set. That's my question. I think I'm going to lead Double Dark here. Yeah, because I don't expect them to lead Fini. If they lead Fini, then yeah, it's a little bit hard for me. But I think I'd rather just lead Incineroar right here and parting shot out immediately. which I think is going to be really important if it's Kali Ice with a... I mean, there's quite a few factors that could go absolutely wrong here. And I mean absolutely wrong. If they lead Incineroar Palkia, it's... I don't know if they're going to lead Incineroar though, because the Thundurus could obviously put on a lot of pressure if it is going to be the Defiance set. So I don't know if they're going to risk that immediately, but if they do, then I think it's just better to... I think it's still better to lead Incineroar and just try to attempt a punish it. I'm just really worried about Incineroar Palkia lead. If they do, I might have to make a read on the Palkia immediately, but we'll see here. It's going to be a Palkia Incineroar lead, it looks like. Yeah. Okay. Great. Great. I'm retreating my Urshifu. I think I'm going to go hard. Do I want to retreat Urshifu? Probably not, actually. I probably just want to attack right here. I think we're going to go for... Is it okay just to Wicked Blow and Parting Shot right here? If I lose my Sash and I lose Incineroar, then I guess it's like a really awful turn, huh? I think it's probably just better to go hard into Zacian. Although, I don't know. This could be a Geyser, but I feel like it's really likely they target the Incineroar or they go for a Dragon instead. So I'm going to just Parting Shot out the Palkia and I'm going to switch hard into my Zacian right here. Because... momentum wise, this is pretty hard. I don't want to lose my multi-scale on Lugia to a fake out potentially, so I do think it's better just to go hard Zacian right here, especially if they go for like a fake out plus a max Geyser turn 1 into, or fake out max Dragon into their Shifu. I think it's better to go into my Zacian, but oh geez, this is pretty awful as a lead position. I would have preferred leading Lugia right here, but we are going to bring out our Zacian right here with that sword, get the boost. Where's the fake out going? It's a Dynamax. Okay, yeah, this is one of my issues right here. Okay. I mean, it's not too bad. I don't need said Pokemon right here, but this is gonna get a lot more difficult. I could definitely tell you that much. All right, Palkia Dynamax right here. I don't know where's the attacks going. I'm hoping that it's probably fake out gonna come out into Zacian. Makes sense. Okay, they quaked my instant. I was about to say, okay. And I was like, did they quake my Urshifu slot? And no, they quaked my instant. Okay, that's beautiful. That's actually beautiful because instant takes the hit off, and I'm okay with the Incineroar taking the damage. Now, I think I Sacred Sword the Incineroar, and I just go for a Lugia Bring-In right here. I could go for a double up in the Incineroar, but if it's Shucker Berry, I don't know. That's pretty close. I don't know if I would knock out the Incineroar, but I'd rather just Calm Mind here realistically. So I'm going to go into Lugia and just Calm Mind up. I think Calm Mind up is pretty fair, and maybe just protect. I could protect Zacian, or I could Sacred Sword. I actually really don't mind going for the Sacred Sword, because if I get the Sacred Sword off into the Incineroar, that means it can't really be brought out and keep going for parting shots, right? I'm going to go for the Calm Mind Sacred Sword. I have enough answers for Kali Ice with the Urshifu still around. So I think it's still very fine just to go for a Sacred Sword right here. So nice damage into Instant. It looks like a double up would have KO'd. Oh, it doesn't because of its berry. Okay, so I'm really glad I didn't go for the double up. Unless I decide to Quake there, which I think Earth Power would have probably missed it. So Calm Mind from my Lugia, just so I have a special defense increase if the Palkia wants to get aggressive against the Lugia right here. As let's just see what the rest is going to showcase. A Whirlwind coming out of Lugia. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, I think they expected the Protect there on my Zacian, so that's actually really ideal. I'm able to get the Calm Mind up with the multi-scale. Just it's not doing as much here. And let's see what they're going to do with their Incineroar. It's going to be a Parting Shot into the Zacian. It is in the Zacian. Okay, so I got to be careful because this is probably Kali Ice coming in, and Kali Ice is going to threaten a lot here. However, Behemoth Blade into Aeroblast should still do some pretty solid damage into that Kali Ice. And I want to say pick up the knockout, and I think I Dynamax always. Kali Ice does come in. I think it's okay to Dynamax here. Yeah, it is okay to Dynamax here. I'm going to go for... Is it? I think it is. I'm going to Behemoth Blade. I feel like Aeroblast is probably okay. I am risking a miss, though. But it's not really that much difference in power. I mean, the thing is, my Zoc is at neutral. No, it's at -1. Huh. So I would need to go for the max. I kind of want to change my game plan here. I want to go Instant here because I feel like the Kali Ice... You know what? I'm going to go Instant. And I'm going to recover here. The reason I'm going to make this play is because I could see Kali Ice protecting. I could see a swap back to Instant. I don't know if they're 100% going to attack with like a Glacial Lance, for instance, on this turn or not. So I think it's better not to risk it. I think it's just better to go Instant here and see if they decide, hey, my Kali Ice is not in a great spot here because Behemoth Blade plus the Aero Blast is a thing. We'll see here. Looks like they could have gave me the Kali Ice. Okay, unfortunate. This could be Trick Room, which is really bad if it is. Let's see. Gonna be Quake into the Instant. If they went for Glacial Lance, this is perfectly fine. But the fact that they have a +2 Palkia and a +1 Kali Ice is now very, very problematic right here. Okay. This is really awful right here if they do Trick Room. Did they Trick Room? Or did they Lance? If they Lance, this is good. But they Trick Room. Alright, I don't see how... Okay, I mean, I see how we can come back, but... Obviously not an ideal spot right here. Gotta go into Zacian right here. I don't really have a choice. Yeah, that was really bad. Okay. I wonder if my max airstream did KO the Kali Ice, because I was at +1 and they didn't have a Quake boost until after this turn. But yeah, I'm gonna Behemoth Blade their Kali Ice. I think I'm actually gonna recover. I think I gotta play aggressive in order to have a chance to win this game. And I need Lugia in order to be a part of that. So I'm gonna recover here. There could be a Lance here and an Earth Power here. I don't know if that's gonna knock out the Zacian. We're gonna have to find out together because I want to say it doesn't, but it could come down really close. But Kali Ice does do some pretty big damage right here. I tried playing a little bit, trying to scout for the passive. Oh, they switch out Kali Ice, which is actually good for me. They go in Instant. Okay, that's perfectly fine for me, actually. Because if they're playing a slow game, if I can stall out the Trick Room, or Shifu is going to be really good next to Lugia for the end game. So I really don't mind this. Okay. Especially since Instant should survive here. We're going to see Earth Power into the Zacian right here. Okay. All right, recover. We Behemoth Blade the Instant. How much damage does this do? Does this put in quick attack range? If it puts in quick attack range, that might be worth it. No, it does not. Okay. I kind of want to protect, and do I want to protect? How many times the trigger am I left? 2? No, 3. They're scared of me Dynamaxing the Lugia, which I think is very fair here. I think we just protect and we go for a Calm Mind again. Because I don't think they want to risk me going for a Behemoth Blade into their Incineroar, catching the Kali Ice. They fake out the Lugia. Okay, that's fine. That stalls out a turn, which is actually pretty ideal for me. All right, so Earth Power. Okay. I really don't mind this position. I would like a quick attack in the... I need to put the Palkia into range of Wicked Blow. Like quick attack here, and I feel like I Calm Mind again. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't think the multi-skill is nearly as important anymore. Quick attack in the Palkia gets some pretty good chip, probably to put into Wicked Blow range. We are going to see Parting Shot into the Lugia, so the Lugia is now neutral, about to be +1 after the... Calm Mind. This is scary. I think Lugia can win this because once they go for one of the max moves, it's going to be really troublesome right here. My only... Oh, Amoonguss. Oh. That's... Okay, Amoonguss revealed as the last. Zacian does go down here. Perfectly acceptable right here. I kind of wish I went for the Aero Blast, but then again, I was only at neutral, so I wasn't KOing the Amoonguss. So we get a Wicked Blow off into the... Palkia the upcoming turn. I mean, it's not a bad spot actually now that I think about it. Yeah, it's not a bad spot. I go into Lugia. I think this is where I have to max the Lugia because I need max guard right here. So if it's Kobe Berry Amoonguss, well, if it's Kobe Berry Amoonguss, it's Kobe Berry Amoonguss. Not really much to say. We're gonna go for Detect here. We're gonna go for a max guard here. I don't know if it's Kobe Berry. We'll find out. Because, like, Amoonguss has run a lot of different items on these Kali Ice teams. And I just don't know if it's going to be. Because you don't really click Airstream too much against this team. Unless you're a Thundurus right here. So, if it's like a tech item, would be more ideal. I don't know if it's going to be Sash, though. That's my only concern. We're going to bring out the Lugia right here. Now, let's see how the rest goes. So we detect and max guard here. Let's see where the spore is going into. If it was into the Urshifu, I really wish I could just calm mind it, but I don't think that's going to be the case. We see a spore into the Lugia. Yeah, and then the Lugia. Another play is that I could have just taken the turn to sleep and just hoped that I didn't get like, I could have hoped for the instant wake up, but I feel like that this is probably just better right here. We're going to go for the Wicked Blow here into the Palkia slot. We're going to go for the Airstream into the Amoonguss. Let's just see how this goes. As we are putting on massive pressure against my opponent right now, especially if that Amoonguss doesn't have the Cobra Berry or Focus Sash. So Rage Powder is going to come out. All right, moment of truth. What kind of item is your... Okay, it's not Cobra Berry. Are you Focus Sash though? That's a big one. Focus Sash? It is Focus Sash. Unfortunate for me. Okay. It's still very, very playable though. It's still very, very playable. Okay, we do get the boost with our Lugia. We are going to be able to get a Wicked Blow KO into Amoonguss. And Palkia is probably getting Trick Room up and Kali Ice is probably coming in. So we have one more turn of max with the Lugia. Still not bad. It really is not. Trick Room going to come out. It's just really going to depend on the upcoming turns. It really is. So this is going to be the Kali Ice. I have to oh, Instant. Wait, Instant. Wait, that works out pretty well for me, actually. Yeah, that works out pretty well for me. Because I can detect... Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. I think I have to make a call here of what the Incineroar does. I think Detect with Urshifu and Quake the Lugia, or Quake the Palkia makes a lot of sense here. Because I think I put the Palkia in range of Sucker Punch from Urshifu. But this could be Parting Shot, which could be awkward right here. I don't know. If they Parting Shot, I want to go for the Quake or Airstream in the Instant, but I just don't know. They faked out. Okay, that's really good here, actually. That's really good. Spatial Rend and the Lugia. Okay, perfect. That's actually the best of both worlds for me. Assuming I don't KO the Palkia. I actually need not to KO the Palkia right here. I need the Palkia to hang on right here. Good. Okay. That's really, really good that the Palkia survives there, because I need to make sure that my opponent doesn't get the free switch to Kali Ice before I can stall out a few turns of Trick Room right here. So that's really ideal here. Okay, perfect. I'm going for Recover with Lugia, so I have the multi-scale. And I'm going for the Sucker Punch. They're never hard switching the... I think they're always Flare Blitzing with Instant. Yeah, they should always Flare Blitz with Instant. I'm going to Recover here with the Lugia and Sucker Punch the Palkia. If the Palkia switches out into Kali Ice, good play on their part. Then it's going to be... this endgame is still going to be like super scary, potentially. But this is my best course of winning, I'm pretty sure. We know that the Kali Ice wasn't wider, so it's probably policy. I got to be scared of that. Oh, there's just so much I have to be scared of right here. Oh, they switched up the Palkia. Maybe I had to call that. Wicked Blow was definitely an option there. I definitely could have seen that. Oh, no. Wicked Blow. But if they Parting Shot, this is actually still pretty good for me, but we'll see. Gonna be Sucker Punch fail. Darkest Lair out into Lugia? Oh, wait. How much does this do? A lot. Oh, no. I lose multi-scale. I'm not going to have multi-scale left. I think Throat Chop would have actually put me into range of... I would have been able to heal from multi-scale, I think. Actually, no. It would have probably been close. Okay. What's my hope here? Because this is now, I think, the end, unfortunately. Yeah, this is probably the end. Can I still win this? If Lugia can survive one right here, maybe. I think I probably have to bank on that. I'm going to go for the Aeroblast here into the Kali Ice. I'm just going to hope that they double their Shifu here. I think that's my only hope. I Sucker Punch crits not KO into Kali Ice. Glacial Lance, all right. I don't think Lugia is living this though. This makes it insanely strong. And although Lugia is pretty tanky, I don't think it's going to be enough, unfortunately. Glacial Lance is going to come out into the Lugia. Yeah, it just finishes off the Lugia. Okay. If I get double protect, maybe I have a shot. No, I do have a shot if it's a double protect. Okay. Oh, they did Darkest Lair double up my Lugia. Okay. If I Wicked Blow to the Cali there, did I win? It just depends on the Flare Blitz. I don't think so. I think I still need my Sash. I have to go for the double right here. Then I gotta hope Wicked Blow KOs the... Okay, that's one step of the process. That is one step of the process. Glacial Lance. Okay. I don't think Wicked Blow KOs Cali Ice though on its own. I think I need like a little bit prior chip. I'm pretty sure that Cali Ice will probably survive just because of how insane. Like this is a crit Wicked Blow. And the fact that it doesn't KO the Cali Ice, even though it's super effective, is just like how insane Cali Ice is as a Pokemon. But we gotta go for a Wicked Blow into the Cali Ice. Hopefully, maybe there's a shot. Wow, that does way less than I thought, actually. I thought that was doing 90. Oh man, this Pokemon's insane. But yeah, does reveal the policy here. Okay. Maybe I needed a bit better turns for my Zacian. I think I need a few turns where the Zacian was able to put in a bit more work. I definitely needed that chip damage into Cali Ice. It definitely made some really strong plays. The Darkest Lariat into my Lugia when I was trying to stall out for multi-scale. And if I Wicked Blow to Cali Ice, if I did Wicked Blow to Cali Ice on the switch, because Palkia was threatened by Sucker Punch, I definitely could have just swung the game right there. So those were like probably the big turns that I could have. There are other micro managements that I could have probably done better right there against maybe the Amoonguss, for instance. But since it was Sash, I had like no way to confirm, right? But then again, maybe I could have taken the sleep turn. Maybe I should have taken the sleep turn instead of just Dynamax immediately. That could have been useful, but of course that's not something you want to risk if you don't have to, right? But I was risking Kofu Berry, I guess, regardless. But I could have went for a crit, I suppose. I don't know. I was risking stuff regardless. My opponent really played the end game really well, though, especially denying me the opportunity to get the multi-scale so Lugia can survive and get a policy boost from the Cali Ice right there, as well as the switch from Palkia, because they knew what position they were in. And that is the show. Lugia, pretty much what I expected. It is a really bulky Pokemon. We were able to see it take attacks, although that Cali Ice, let me just say, Cali Ice is even more insane than Lugia. There's a reason why that Pokemon's absolutely crazy. But yeah, Lugia, really interesting mon. It was able to put in some work. It was able to live the attacks pretty comfortably. Damage wise, it did need the policy boost, or it needed Calm Minds on top of it. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. I don't know how much I feel about it, but yeah, it's definitely, I felt like it was like okay for me. I felt like it just playing passive against the Cali Ice was just going to be really difficult regardless with this team. But if you did enjoy today's video, be sure to leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, rate us, send me out. If you want to check out the details of the team and the creator down below in the description, and you can grab the rental code while it's available. Make sure you check out the rest of my Series 12 content, where there's a lot of cool teams, a lot of fun Pokemon. But that's going to be it for me. Have a great day, people, and until we bow again, I'll catch y'all later.